An attempt has been made to pull it down, but the wall is still standing. And because it is still standing, it is still useful. It is so people still make use of Àbàtì Àlàpà. Either you lean on it, either you spread your clothes on it, or you put some things on it. So Àbàtì Àlàpà means we have tried to pull this one down. It is still standing. So what does Àbàtì speak to? Àbàtì speaks to inconquerability, indomitability, invisibility, resilience in the face of attack. He's been attacked, he's been pilloried, he's been harried, so many things have been done to him, but he is still standing. So that is what Àbàtì Àlàpà means. So Àbàtì Àlàpà simply talks about a strong man that, no matter what you have done to him, he is still standing. The Yorubas will say, Bigi Baruru, Oni Lati Bagbugbe. Even when a tree is seen as too tough, it must still stay in the forest. So, Àbàtì, you have tried everything to him. You have done everything to Àbàtì. It is still, he is still standing. And that is what Ebenezer Obey is saying in his music, that Abiola Chide Àbàtì Àlàpà. Abiola has become Àbàtì Àlàpà, has become a half-broken wall. It's still standing. You have tried to pull the wall down. It's still standing. That is what Àbàtì speaks to. Dari Babarinsa. Babarinsa is almost straightforward. Babarinsa, the father sees me and flees. The father sees me and takes a flight. And what that means is that it's usually given to a child that was born, and shortly after he was born, probably before he could even be named, the father dies. So the child is named Babarinsa. It's another edition of your program, Name Vault. That channel that is dedicated to doing no other thing but digging into names, looking into their meanings, digging out their social and cultural significance, looking at how well they are to be pronounced so that their meanings are not lost. Just everything about names. My name, you know what it is, Ademola Ben Cranston Adegoke. And together, we will journey into the world of names so that we can dig out meanings that were hitherto unknown to so many. Okay, today we have this Name Vault opening from. Name Vault is going to no other place but going to the pen-pushing world. I'm talking of the world of journalism, to look at names of prominent Nigerian journalists, both living and dead, and extrain the meanings of their names. Of course, for now, we will be limiting the names to Yoruba land. Maybe when so soon we dig deep into the meaning of names of other journalists from other parts of Nigeria, we will do that. But today, we are limiting ourselves to the southwestern part of Nigeria to look at the names of popular Nigerian journalists. Like I've said, both living and dead. Okay, we will start with the name of one that is regarded as a doyen of Nigerian journalism. And I'm talking of no other person than the highly respected, highly revered Babatunde Ajose. What does Ajose mean? Ajose simply means Aje Ose or Tabi or Aja Ose. Ose is the name for the day of worship, especially the first day of the week, which is Sunday in Yoruba. So whenever you see any child having Ose as part of his name, either as Abosede, Ajose, you know that child must have been born on Sunday. So Babatunde Ajose, so the first bearer of that name in the family must have been born on Sunday. So now you know the meaning of Ajose. Ajose simply means a child born on Sunday. For the male, when you have Ajose as male, for the female, you have Abosede. And maybe sometimes it can be unisex, especially Abosede, but Abosede is usually born by females, while Ajose is born by males. But so let's look at another name. Another name of a popular Nigerian journalist, Olusegun Osoba, the former governor of Ogun State, a well-known politician, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress in Ogun State, Osoba, derived from the name of a place. Actually, there is a town in Ogun State called Oba. And so the head of the place, or ṣobà, or the chief of the place, or ṣobà. So it's like a title, or ṣobà, that is the chief of Oba. That is what that name speaks to, Oba. So the Chief Olusegun Osoba is from Oba, Anegba community in Ogun State. It's between, anybody that knows the place, between Ojere, where the Polytechnic, Moshood Abiola Polytechnic is, and then Kobakwe. That is, where Oba is. Now I go to the next one. This one, so many people doubt whether it's a Yoruba name. In fact, before now, so many years ago, I also doubted. I didn't know that it's a Yoruba name. Reuben Abati, a well-known columnist, a public commentator, a presenter with Arise TV, a very senior journalist, Reuben Abati. What is Abati to so many people? Maybe we will take a break, we will listen to Chief Ebenezer Obey, and as he sang the praise of Chief Moshood Abiola, and he made a reference to Abati. Let's listen to him. Abiola Àbàtì alàgbà. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Ó Àbàtì alàgbà. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Ó Àbàtì alàgbà. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Ó Àbàtì alàgbà. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Ẹni tó fẹ́ mú tọ́lọ́run òde. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Yálà Àbàtì alàgbà. Àbíkí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ dandan. Ẹni tó pẹ̀tẹ́ gbèrò kó sọ wọ́n lé lọ́wọ́ náà. Abiola Àbàtì alàgbà, àfi kí wọ́n bá rẹ̀. Abiola has become Àbàtì alàgbà. You just have to be friends with him. What does that mean? That is what Ebenezer Obey is saying in his music. Àbàtì alàgbà means, in Yoruba, means a half-broken wall, that has been pulled down but still standing. Àbàtì alàgbà. It has been pulled down. An attempt has been made to pull it down, but the wall is still standing. And because it is still standing, it is still useful. It is so people still make use of Àbàtì alàgbà. Either you lean on it, either you spread your clothes on it, or you put some things on it. So Àbàtì alàgbà means we have tried to pull this one down. It is still standing. So what does Àbàtì speak to? Àbàtì speaks to inconquerability, indomitability, invisibility, resilience in the face of attack. He's been attacked, he's been pilloried, he's been harried, so many things have been done to him, but he is still standing. So that is what Àbàtì alàgbà means. So Àbàtì alàgbà simply talks about a strong man that, no matter what you have done to him, he is still standing. The Yorubas will say, Bigi baruru, oni lati bagbugbe. Even when a tree is seen as too tough, it must still stay in the forest. So Àbàtì, you have tried everything to him. You have done everything to Àbàtì. It is still, he is still standing. And that is what Ebenezer Obey is saying in his music, that Abiola ti di Àbàtì alàgbà. Abiola has become Àbàtì alàgbà, has become a half-broken wall. It's still standing. You have tried to pull the wall down. It's still standing. That is what Àbàtì speaks to. Let's quickly go to the next, the name of another journalist. A senior journalist is one of the journalists, one very senior journalist with African independent television. This is an Ekiti name, Aruleba. Aruleba. It simply means Ari Ile Basi. That is what that name means. Ari Ile Durosi, the one that has a house to stay in. Aruleba. That is what it means. Aruleba. It's an Ekiti name. This child has a house to stay in. That is what the name speaks to. And of course, we have this one, Okinbaloye. If you watch the channels, television, especially the daily evening program Politics Today, you cannot miss this name. But you have been hearing the name. Do you know the meaning of the name? Okay, now let us break it down. Okin is the Yoruba word for peacock, which is regarded as the king of all birds. And you know that the peacock has splendor, has beauty, so has glamour. So Okinbaloye simply talks to, that the king has come to rest upon his throne. The king Okinbaloye. Okin stands for kingship in this sense, because in Yoruba cosmology, peacock is regarded as the king of birds. So Okinbaloye, the peacock has come to perch on its throne. That is what the name speaks to. Okinbaloye, the king coming to stay on his throne. Babarinsa, that is the next one we are going into. He used to be one of the frontline, the founding editors of the then Tell magazine, Babarinsa. Babarinsa is almost straightforward. Babarinsa, the father sees me and flees. The father sees me and takes a flight. And what that means is that it's usually given to a child that was born, and shortly after he was born, probably before he could even be named, the father dies. So the child is named Babarinsa. And the last one will be Otitoju. The last one we are looking at today is Otitoju. Otitoju simply means truth is paramount. Truth is paramount. It means that it's a name that opposes truth, that opposes fidelity to truth at all times, that at all times truth must be upheld because truth is paramount. So that is what the name means. Today, Name Vault has opened from the journalism world, and we have looked at different names of Nigerian journalists, especially in the southwestern part of Nigeria, from Ajose to Osoba to Abati to Aruleba to Okinbaloye to Babarinsa and then to Otitoju. So Name Vault will be closing today, but you know that I will always say this. Have you subscribed to our channel? Have you shared our content to others so that what you are enjoying, others can enjoy? Comment on what we are doing. This is a way to encourage us. And I also need to say this, that on this channel, we are always open to contributions. We are open to suggestions that can improve what we are doing. We are even also open to criticism because we do not know everything. If you have anything that can enrich what we are doing, we will be so ready to accept such from you and from any quotas. We lay no claim to perfection. We lay no claim to monopoly of knowledge. So before name closes today, let me say this, that every name has a meaning, every name has a heritage. In every name is a compressed history. In every name is a compressed spirituality. Have you discovered yours? If you haven't, please do quickly. Your name is an invaluable asset. Please guard and protect it so jealously. Till next time when we meet, my name is Ademola Ben Cranston Adegoke. So long.